All right, so let's do a couple examples. I believe there's four. Two of them have a leading coefficient of 1, and two of them have a leading coefficient other than 1. So this first example has a leading coefficient of 1. So we just do the same steps we previously did. We're going to take our b value and divide it by 2, which is -5. Then we square that, which is 25. It should always be a positive. Then we need to add that and subtract it in our original. So we go x squared minus 10x plus 25. Do the plus first. Then we do our minus 11 from the original and minus 25. I'm also going to change this to y because we're not going to solve. So anyway. Now we need to factor. So what we do here is we take this part and we go x, whatever was right here. So x minus 5 squared. And then we need to do -11 minus 25, which is -36. So our vertex is HK. I should highlight that this came from our yellow up here. All right, next one. This one also has a leading coefficient of 1. So we're going to go, this is a 1, so we're going to take this. Divided by 2 is 6. Square it is 36. Then we'll take our original and we will rewrite this as plus 36 first. And then minus 36 at the end. Again, I'm going to set this equal to y because we are not going to solve right now. I don't care too much about that. So then we need to factor this. So we go x and then whatever was right here. So we got plus 6 in this one. So this goes here. And then this part goes here. So 35 minus 36 is minus 1. So our vertex is -6. That's the only way we could end up with a plus. It's the opposite of whatever's inside of there. So -6, -1 is the coordinate, and that's our equation. All right. So this one has a leading coefficient that is not 1. What we have to do here is see if we can pull out a common factor of 3. So in the last section, 713, I'm pretty sure, we did common factors. So if we can pull out a 3 from all of them, we need to do that. If we can't, we need a different method. So for this one, this, and this are all divisible by 3. So we're going to go 3 times x squared plus 8x plus 9. Okay? Now, what we're going to do is the next step, where we would previously take our b term, divided by 2 is 4, and then 4 squared is 16. Now this is going to look a little funny, but I'm going to go 3 times x squared plus 8x, and then on the outside, I'm going to do the plus 9. So I'm removing the 9, putting that on the outside, and I'm going to do plus 16 here and minus 16 out here. So I pulled that 9 out. Try not to get confused by that. The reason I did that is because now we can take and copy our 3 down, and this is the same thing as before. We go x and then whatever happened here. So plus 4 squared, and then this is -7. So we end up with a vertex of -4, -7. The only thing that 3 is, like, the only significance this 3 has, hang on, I'll highlight this so you can follow. Sorry, guys. This just says the parabola is growing faster and upwards. So it just means it's going to be a little bit thinner than the original. The original looks like this. The new version with that 3 out front is going to be a little thinner because it grows quicker. All right, and then this one also has a different coefficient. So we're going to pull out a 2, and we get x squared minus 2x minus 24. And then we're going to take negative 2 cut in half is negative 1. Square that is 1. So for this one, we're going to go 2x squared minus 2x. Put the minus 24 outside. And I'm going to change these. We're going to go plus 1, minus 1. So then we have 2x, and then whatever happened here is minus 1 squared. Negative 24 minus 1 is negative 25. So this one is also positive. It's growing a little quicker, but not as quick as the last one. And our vertex is 1, negative 25. All right. Your assignment is worksheet 7.3, the evens. 7.3, the evens.